Hello. So I know you guys wanted a makeup tutorial. Totally down to do that for you, but I figured once I did my makeup today that I would kind of talk to you guys a little bit about how I get this specific look. This is like my everyday look. Super easy. So I'm just going to kind of walk through the products that I use, and hopefully that will help, and then I'll do a makeup tutorial later. So with this look, first and foremost, what I do first, obviously I prep the skin with skincare, so we can talk about that another time as well, but my foundation that I use is Dior Skin Nude. It's amazing. Skin glowing makeup, SPF 15. As you can tell, it's almost gone, so I need to buy a new one. It's a newer foundation for them, but it's incredible. I love it. It's longer lasting, and it's really good like if you have oily skin or anything like that. It just gives like a really smooth finish, and I'll say smooth finish a million times because I'm all about that. I use an egg-shaped sponge. And that way too, like you can just really work it into every single crevice in the corners, side of the nose, under the chin, around the bottom of the jawline. So it's my favorite way for application. You can use your hands, you can use a foundation brush. There's obviously multiple options, but that's my favorite. Then I do concealer. My favorite concealer is the MAC Pro Longwear concealer. It is the best to me because it is long wear, and again, it's very smooth. So I always just apply underneath the eyes. Some people will do around the face, and that's completely up to you, but that is my favorite concealer, and I always do that second right underneath here. Once that's done, I go into my powder. I love the Clarins Everlasting Compact Foundation. I'm obsessed. I'm all about it. Again, another really smooth finish, and I will always use a powder brush, and this one's actually Trish McAvoy powder brush. I believe it's about $78, but her brushes are incredible. And I just get a little bit and then I dust it on all over. If you want a heavier application, you can use a sponge that usually will come in your compact. But again, that's if you want a heavier application. If you want just like a really, again, smooth look, then you'll just use a powder brush. Then I do cheeks, and I'm crazy about the cheeks, you can probably tell. So I use two MAC products. One is a MAC blush, and this is the Vintage Grape, and one is the medium bronzer. And I always like to use a little brush. I just feel like it gives me a better application. I can get closer and really work it. And this one's actually from Laura Mercier. And I'll take a little bit of my blush, and I'll apply it right to the balls of my cheeks. The best way to do that is if you smile. You can find where they are. Mine are very prominent. And then you brush a little bit on, and you just stay right in that area with your blush. Some people also take some of their blush, like I don't wear eyeshadow, so sometimes you can take it and just kind of dust it up here, and you get a little bit of a shadow look. Then I take my bronzer, and I apply this to the back of the cheek here, and then you also want to do a 3 motion. So you'll take the 3, and you'll brush it around and down, so you kind of have that contour. And you'll do that a few times so that you can really get that contoured look. So that's my cheeks. Then I usually go into my brows. I actually don't use a brow brush. I use an eyeshadow dual-ended brush. I really like to use the smaller end for the brow. And I always use an eyeshadow. You know, some people will use different things. No system is necessarily the wrong system. This is just my system. So the Mystery eyeshadow from MAC, I usually will take a little bit. And then I just really... I'll start here, and that's why I like to round it off, because it gives it a little bit more natural instead of like a straight down. And I'll just kind of brush it back and then bring it all the way down. Now the secret to brows is that you're going to want to start from the edge of your nose and go up, and that's where the beginning of your brow should start. Then you're going to start from the side of the nose up to the center of your eye, and that's where your brow arch should be. And then you're going to go from the side of your nose out to the corner of your eye, and that is where your brow should end. So you know exactly where to bring it down, and it kind of gives you that perfect arch look. Then I go to lips. Recently I've been all about the Lancome color design. It is my favorite right now. It's really soft and smooth, and it lasts a lot longer too. This one is called Pale. And then I will always use my Trish McAvoy Ice Nude lip liner. I use this for everything, and I actually apply my lip color first, then I do my lip liner over the top, because this will blend my lip color in with my lip liner, so it won't be as prominent. But if you do want a deeper lip liner look, then you can go ahead and do the lip liner first. Sometimes too, I'll take a little bit of a really pretty opalescent eyeshadow, and you can use this for a little bit of color and shimmer right underneath the eye area. But I also put this right in the center of the lip, so you get a pop of that really shimmer opalescent look. Really pretty. Then I will go to eyes, and again, my eyes are really simple. If you do eyeshadow, I always suggest to do eyeshadow first, because any fallout, you want to get that off before you go into foundation. but I don't wear eyeshadow. So I always will curl my eyelashes. This is a Chanel eyelash curler. It's my favorite. It just really matches my eye shape. Some people use Shiseido, some use Kevyn Aucoin. There's obviously different options, but the Chanel is my favorite. And I love, love, love YSL mascara. This one is the Faux Cils, and this is number 4. This is the purple, and that's what I have on today. I'm all about it. Last final touches, I'll always do a little bit of powder again just to kind of blend everything together. Sometimes I'll go back in with my blush and make sure that it's a little bit more prominent because I like my cheeks. And then sometimes if I feel like my lips aren't as defined as I want them to be, but I don't want my lip liner to be darker, I'll take this, it's actually discontinued, so I shouldn't be talking about this, but Laura Mercier Fair Crayon Corrector. And basically what I do is I'll just take this and go right on the outside of my lip. And this will really give me a really defined look. Blend it in a bit. And then that way it's defined without using a really dark lip liner. So that is my everyday look. I will do a more thorough makeup tutorial, but I wanted to give you guys that today while I had a little bit of time. Hope you enjoy, and if you have any questions, just post them in the comments or email me at askbrittanymullins@gmail.com. Thanks, guys.